People always asking what our lives would have been like if we never met Easy. If we never made it in the game. We never was Bone Thugs in Harmony. I tell them straight up. What makes you think we still be alive? Be alive, be alive, be alive.
The evil in my blood is possessed. So I grip from the back, slow and push lead through that nigga's flesh. The evil in my blood is possessed. So I grip from the back, slow and push lead through that nigga's flesh. I strike at a quick pace. I got that nigga's flesh. In the head, brain bust, all across the west coast. I strike at a quick pace. I got that nigga's flesh. In the head, brain bust, all across the west coast.
What's up? You ready to die? You think you can fuck with them thug niggas? Come on, tell me the truth, nigga. Look at my eyes, bitch, we get by. Bone Thugs in Harmony, nigga. Cleveland Stuggers, rugged. Niggas still down with the duck shit. Buck, most of them we still run this bitch, just like in the sand. Say nigga, we nice, but can't get nasty. Get in the war. What it's gonna be? Nigga, you know what we came here for. You know when we shot to the death. My nigga Pacific is playing up jumps. Just cause I'm a rapper, you thought this was a show? Okay, nigga, let's sing it. This a real one fuck. You thought we was studio. Stop with some videos, fingers and verses. So you nigga, what is your problem? Here come the bullets with the dots and the switch to be launched. I'm fucking with you. Nigga, don't make me kill you. Got a body back for any you bitches thinking you real.
Killers for show. Hit 'em up, hit 'em hard, and we ready to roll. Niggas aren't plotting fuck with us, but I'm giving you one warning. Yes or no, no, cause I got what you need. If you are ready to die, to die, to die, nigga, bye-bye. Shot my bye, yeah, everybody gon' run. Nah, shooting at me, better hit me at one day. Why? Yeah, I come, and you don't wanna see me like that, cause everybody got guns before we pass.
I never saw Biggie smile until after he died. And the Hypnotize video came out. Hypnotize. I was like, oh shit! Like a smile brings a whole other light to your your face. Like, I mean, it's kind of hard to explain. I'm really good at words, but it's hard to explain what a smile does for a person. Because you don't just smile with your mouth. You smile with your eyes. Like, a true smile can be seen even if a person is covering their mouth. You can see the joy in their eyes. And, I was like, wow. Like, wow, man. He was really enjoying his life, and he got taken away from him. So it was then that I cherished the smile. It was then. Wow, wow. Thank you for that. I never realized that was the moment that I cherished the smile. Until I saw Biggie smile, like hard nigga, Brooklyn nigga, dude. He shot you. Like, yeah, nigga, get it. And nigga was like smiling about like, oh shit, yo. It made you realize, like, he's enjoying his life, man.
Do you have any memories of Biggie that stick out to you?
I only met him once.
Tell us about that.
Well, Locks got signed before I did. Even though I bought the Locks to our brothers, they got signed. They were a safer group. Puff signed them. And it was a blessing and a curse because they were happy about getting signed first, and they were on the Benjamins and shit was going. But then he made them jiggy and put them in suits and made them write lyrics for him and took all that publishing and raped them. Wow. Like, damn. I'm glad I didn't, you keep that. And we went to, as soon as they got signed, D was like, yo, if you like the Locks, like X is like Big Dog, like those are the Puffs, like you luck. And one thing I respect about Puff, he told me to my face. Like, his voice is too rough, he's not marketable. I mean, what are you gonna do with that? Like you gotta respect that. You're gonna be mad, like, what do you mean? Fuck, he told the truth. Okay, cool. But when the deals got on the table, he came back like, oh, I'll double whatever they gave you and I'll lace your pockets. If you didn't know what I was then, you just pretty much jump on the bandwagon now. Like you don't know, like you still clueless on who I am or how to fuck with me. So like you supposed to see that diamond shining a long time ago. Like if you really that, you supposed to see it. Like, oh wait a minute, that's a diamond.
For sure, X is right. Diddy should have believed in him from the get go. X was a diamond in the dirt that can't be found.
Had a chance to see Pop.
Oh, word?
Walking. He said,
I never met Pop.
He said that he didn't have what New York got like, I'm from New York, this is my block, bam. He had no one, he didn't have his crew. So one thing, if you're in New York, I know for a fact is you don't go to Cali and live there, right? Without like having the goon spots. Like, homie, you could be the hardest in the world, but you don't go way over there without. Like, no one ever knew where he was from. Where you from? Nobody ever knew.
But he wasn't from Oakland though. He lived in Oakland. We
lived all over. We all lived all over. But when you're from somewhere. That grew up with you, that had your back, that loved you since you was in kindergarten.
With profit, muscle.
The only man in the world who can do handstand push-ups with his feet.
Roger, tell these motherfuckers subscribe to the Prophet channel.
Oh, they got you. Because you didn't see what I had, you see what was deep in my heart.
Jay, you mentioned X. Like, you talk a little bit just about like what he meant to the culture and maybe meant to you personally.
By the way, the first time I boycotted the Grammys was for him. We both came out that year. He didn't get nominated. He dropped 2 albums, had 2 #1 albums in the same year.
Right. I remember that.
They didn't even nominate him. I won that year for rap. My first Grammy win, I wasn't in. I wasn't even in the building because I boycotted for him. So there was a competitive thing, but it was big love. He was so competitive with me. I never met a human being more competitive with me, like ever. Not even my big brother. Wow. Like no one. We met battling. That's how we met. We was in the Bronx in the pool hall. After that battle, he went to like a show. He got on stage. Jay-Z, where you at? I was like, this guy is nuts. He was just all passion. My fondest memory of DMX is he improved my stage show. Remember, rap tours wasn't going out at that time. There's no rap tours before. Facts. Maybe the Fresh Fest in the 80s or sometime, but there's no rap shows. Me, DMX, Method Man, Redman, Ja, The Lox, this tour is packed. First night, 360 sold out. Everyone has a great show. Meth and Red are flying in the audience. They're incredible performers. Everyone's destroying it. So X is about to go on, and I'm like, I want to see. I got like
X is before you.
X is going before me. The lights are up. He's in the hallway. It goes doom doom.
Yeah, I just got the shit.
And now the arena's shaking, and I'm like, this is cool. And then it goes doom doom, and then he goes, and the fuck. Arena goes crazy. It's deafening, and I'm like, oh shit. He's running back and forth. He has a thing like a Alizé and Hennessy mix. It looks like blood. It's like he's drinking blood, right? And he's running back and forth. 1, 2, 1, 2. Here we go, 1, 2. And going halfway through the show, then he takes his shirt off.
All the girls are screaming, And the dog chain.
Yeah, the dog chain is tripping and he's going nuts, right? And I'm like, shit. This is halfway through. Now first the guys are going crazy. Now the girls are going crazy. And then he gets to the end and he starts a prayer.
Oh my God.
And now they're crying.
Yeah.
The whole arena is crying. Yeah. They're crying tears. And I'm like, they're like, hey, now you go. And I had Hard Knock Life on, so it was like, it's a hard knock life. Put your hands up, people. Everybody finished the show that night. Everybody's happy, by the way. And I was like, we got 56 dates of this shit? And I was like, but I had to figure, I'm like, okay, I have to figure out my space in this. Yes. I have to figure out where do I exist? And I was like, in my opinion, in my mind, this is what I believe. I was like, he can't rap better than me. So on that tour was the most acapellas ever. Everything was, cut the music off. I'm the Duke. He has a thing like a Alizé and Hennessy mix. It looks like blood. It's like he's drinking blood, right? And he's running back and forth. 1, 2, 1, 2. Here we go. 1, 2.
He, ha, ha. They should have taken them drugs and alcohol away from him. And damn X would have been alive if you would have been a real friend. X gonna tell y'all what he think about Jay. Watch.
Me and Jay had a battle. I got in his ass. Before I got signed. Got in his ass in this, so this there, snow. in the pool hall in the Bronx. You know.
Sure.
I put him after that, and had respect for him after that, until he became the president of Def Jam. And I ain't gonna say too much more about it, but you know what it is.
Wow.
There's a difference between doing wrong and being wrong. And at one point, you were being wrong. Jay is a talented motherfucker. Don't misunderstand me. He is talented, but there's no heart behind it. There's no soul behind it. It's motivated by money.
So you look at where you're at now and you look at the peers you came up with in the 90s, did you say to yourself, I knew I was going to be here and I knew those guys were going to be there? And I'm asking you that because I want to know what you think of the game now and who's going to be here 10 years from now.
Yeah, I absolutely, because I wanted to be here, you know, and I saw a lot of people let opportunities go. And I was like, oh, that he's not gonna be around. Why aren't you doing this? If I had that, I'll be doing this.
Test the wrong one in the industry and you will get hurt.
Me and Jay had the battle issues.
Jay and X did not like each other.
Roger, tell these motherfuckers subscribe to the Prophet channel.
Oh, they got you.
I love you to death, and I will always love you, my father, because you didn't see what I had, you see what was deep in my heart.
The only man in the world who can do handstand push-ups with his fist on concrete.
With Prophet Muscle.
Subscribe for more.
Obviously, this video game was made to appeal to children.